It's early. It's like 5:30 a.m. but it's actually 6:30. I missed my alarm. I overslept. We're heading to Alabama. We're gonna get a fighter jet.
Finally arrived in Gadsden, Alabama. It's arriving today, and so we've been waiting forever. Kind of, you know, waiting for like the ship. There's been like port delays,
ATF delays,
just general shipping delays. So the whole reason we're making this trip,
you don't get to see the morning very often.
no, is that basically we got an L-39 in Estonia back in December, really.
Yep. Alpine traffic Bonanza is departing runway 31 Alpine.
It's finally here, so we've just been waiting for it, you know, to like be ready to go, and then we were ready to go, like the moment it was here.
That's kind of cool. Look over the right, you got like a low fog or something.
Oh yeah. It was like the moment we found out that it was going to like actually be here. It had cleared U.S. customs, all that kind of stuff. We just hopped in the plane and like went to Alabama. It's been a crazy last couple of days, just kind of throwing all of the logistics for getting out here together now that it's finally here.
Aberdeen traffic Bonanza 7 Hotel Pop is 8.5 to the west, going to be left downwind runway 31 Aberdeen.
But first we gotta stop in Aberdeen, South Dakota, so I can get some free labor out of this guy.
Flight brickier here. Hopefully I don't fly.
Yeah, Aberdeen traffic Bonanza 7 Hotel Pop is off at 31, departing to the southeast Aberdeen.
And so like putting all this together kind of last minute, now that it's all coming together finally.
367 Hotel Papa, radar contact.
It's been a little crazy. We had like, you know, delays getting like helmets, waiting on the FAA to approve a maintenance program, getting a DAR out here to get the airworthiness.
Hiring a crane.
Hiring a crane.
Huntsville Tower Bonanza 367 Hotel Papa for the straight in 18 right.
367 Hotel Papa, Huntsville Tower 18 right, clear to land, wind 2304.
18 right, clear to land, Bonanza 367 Hotel Papa.
Do a little space shuttle approach here with a pre-flare.
This is the pre-flare?
This is the pre-flare here. Then we get the last notch of flaps in.
If you crash, it's kind of violent, so.
I mean, I kind of felt like it was a little bit like that from the left.
For me, it was awful lot.
Just all of the little details that, like, you know, finally have to come together to make this happen. And yeah, it's happening.
What did I order? Sunnyside?
Gas, attitude, and autopilot run-up we'll do in a second. Seatbelt, switches, safety. Yeah, I think we're good to go. You guys set? Set. Okay, this is 18 right, we're clear for takeoff. And put up to 5,000. Big runway. Very big. Run up complete. I think that's pretty well with, yeah, at sea level with 4 people and full mains, basically. Not bad.
We didn't even need this 12,000 foot runway.
So it is nice to have.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Okay, I'll take my coffee.
Remember 7 Hotel Papa, kind of departure good flight.
7 Papa, departure good day. Until departure, Bonanza 367 Hotel Papa 1,200, climbing 5,000, runway heading.
Bonanza 367 Hotel Papa, Huntsville departure, radar contact, climb maintain 5,000 and turn left heading 150.
5,000 left 150, 7 Papa.
Or 7 Hotel Papa, you're about to encounter a small area of mild precipitation, about 2 miles. Looks like it's about 2 miles in diameter.
7 Papa.
I don't see this moderate rain.
Or it's up there somewhere.
That's true. Could be above us.
I don't know that I would say it looks real scary. This would look scary in the mountains out here. This is like...
This is pretty common out here. I've got all my experiences in the mountains.
I would say it still seems a little, overkill to call this like moderate and not...
This looks like a light.
But
maybe they don't have the gain set correctly. Or is it just...
maybe, I mean, but it's definitely a NOAA thing. It's not like XM or something. Yeah, I don't know. It could just be that there's a bunch of liquid in the clouds above us or something, but yeah, I would lean towards maybe a radar.
It is 7 Hotel Papa, you're going to encounter another area of mild precipitation, about 5 miles. Looks about 10 to 15 miles in diameter.
7 Papa, yeah, we're in the clear here. It looks beautiful.
Okay.
So we're going to be in Gadsden in about 7 minutes. And,
we're going to finally see the L39.
Pretty crazy.
It's been a long 7 months.
Did you ever think it was going to take this long?
No, I would have definitely.
We thought we were going to have this plane in like March.
Yeah, no, I think had I thought about this in November when this process started, and I was fully aware that it would take this long and have this many delays and this many complications, I would have thought much differently of the project. Maybe not done it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we're doing it.
Yeah.
And
let's hope we open the shipping container and we find
an
intact, good condition airplane.
Yeah.
Gadsden traffic, Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa is 9 to the northwest, going to be straight in 18 Gadsden.
Dude, this is not going to be messing around. This is like the perfect time to show up.
Yeah. Oh wow, there's the crane.
The crane and the shipping container.
The shipping container.
So these airplanes were basically designed to be taken apart, moved easily, put back together. So kind of all the major components just sort of come apart. The wings come off, the fuselage is in 2 separate pieces, and the tail comes off, and the horizontal stabilizer comes off. Shane, his guys here have put together a bunch of these airplanes. They're really familiar with it, and it's really just a matter of kind of putting all those pieces back together and then hooking up a bunch of hydraulic lines and things like that, and then making sure that it's all ready to go and go fly it.
Make sure you got some of it out, huh?
Smells like an airplane.
Looks like a brand new blower.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
this
nice.
container's basically brand new.
We're gonna probably have to get the wing out first.
They're not strong enough to get out?
Go get that on the jack.
Hold on. Hold up. Stop. You can probably let it down and with your and get the something underneath it real quick. He needs to fix his jack. It's wanting to kick it out.
So today's Wednesday. Next week, Friday, we got to be in La Crosse, Wisconsin for Bonanzas to Oshkosh. So we were expecting the airplane to be here back in March, then kind of like mid-June, and it's finally the middle of July. It's here. Oshkosh is in 9 days. So we've got to get this airplane put together, get the airworthiness, complete the test flying, and do some additional flying to meet some insurance requirements, all within the next 9 days without cutting any corners. Everybody's got to be on top of their game. Everything's got to go exactly according to plan. And if anything doesn't, probably going to miss Oshkosh.
Close. Maybe we can just scoot it sideways.
And so all of it was pretty easy to get out of the shipping container, except the kind of forward fuselage was sort of in there in a way that they hadn't really seen one of those packed before. And so it was kind of on the nose wheel and then on a frame on the other side. And so that took a little extra maneuvering to sort of get that out. But so far so good.
Well, Matt, what do you think?
I think it looks like an airplane.
It does indeed.
It smells like an Eastern European airplane.
Yeah. Matt's like, that's not a question. That's what he's gonna need. Okay. Matt, we gotta have the parachutes there as soon as possible. He'll have them back to us on Tuesday.
Okay, so it is all hands on deck to get this L39 ready to go before Oshkosh. Now, one of the steps is we need the parachutes packed. So we're gonna run over to Coleman Regional to make that happen.
Gadsden traffic, Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa's departing runway 36.
Okay, everything's looking good. Got a little bit of weather along the way that we're gonna go around, but fortunately we got Sirius XM, so that'll help us plan for that. This looks pretty nice this way. We'll see what it's like as we get up here. I don't know, maybe I don't like that gap as well as I thought I did.
Coleman traffic, Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa's 12 to the east, going to be a left base, runway 20, Coleman.
Coleman traffic, Skylane 65367, going to be departing the pattern to the south.
Coleman traffic, Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa's left base, runway 20, Coleman. Coleman traffic, Bonanza 7 Hotel Papa, short final, runway 20, Coleman.
I think it's this hangar there.
This one's sad.
So far, everything seems to be in really good shape. The one exception being a couple bleed air lines sort of in the belly were apparently damaged when they probably unbolted the wings. So we had to find some replacements for those. Fortunately, Shane had kind of a former museum airplane that had a couple of those in nice condition, so we took those and just threw those in before they put the wings on. Everything's just looking great. A few places the paint could use some work, things like that, but
Doesn't
doesn't look terrible.
Doesn't need to look
Not
pretty
anywhere.
from 10, just from
Yeah.
20. Probably they were painted adequately to begin with.
Yeah.
This is obviously its third or fourth paint job.
Overall, I think this is going to be a great flying airplane, and I think it's going to be ready for Oshkosh.
That is the feeling of success. very, very thin hydraulic fluid.
Let me grab it. Let's see. And according to this right here, we're probably going to need to twist just a little. That looks good, Austin. That looks good there.
Good.
Yeah.
A little tiny bit.
Can you hold on the back of that wing so it don't go backwards? All right, a little bit more, about 4 more inches. Going in the back. You have to do the middle before you do the final one, because the airplane will flex.
Ready?
Even if it's a 1/16 of an inch, it'll flex just enough to get that last one in.
Hold on. A little bit more. All right, right there.
Stop.
Give me a little bit of a wiggle out on the tip tank, like an up and down. Knocked up. Last one.
Shane has like custom pieces of hardware to hold each of the different components, like take the ejection seats in and out, put it together. So it's really all kind of very streamlined. It's good to have somebody like that that really knows the airplane and knows how to get these things together and quickly. It just works like clockwork. The fact that you got an airplane from a guy you've never seen, from a guy that you've never met, in a country you've never been to, and it showed up and it's now like, you know, an airplane. It's, you know, pretty impressive.
Yeah. Now we just need some parachutes.
So it turns out, like, apparently there's some issue with having
TSO parachutes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess do we even know who makes these? But like, basically, you know, they Czechoslovakian.
No. Just the lack of a packing data card and the lack of a TSO label just really, because all these riggers when they're trained.
Well, it doesn't have a packing card because this is we just imported it from Estonia.
So there's an issue getting a U.S. like FAA parachute rigger to pack the, you know, European, Czechoslovakian, wherever the hell they came from, parachutes.
Yeah, and I could tell that it was packed in Europe last because the way they sealed it.
The issue is that they're from parachutes from a foreign country, and they're maybe not like FAA TSO'd.
Europe uses paper seals, where we use lead seals in the States.
It might not be, but
so there's some issue with that. So we're trying to figure out how to get the parachutes. So we dropped off yesterday, actually packed, so we can fly the airplane.
I'm going to call him back. I just wanted to pick your brain on that real quick, and then I'll get right back with you.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay? All right. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks.
See you, man.
Bye.
So still, he thinks he can do it, but he's not quite sure.
I think he's determined he can do it.